Raider Nation, what's the deal, man? Once again, it's the guy Panama Fargo, back to y'all live with another episode of the Raider Rundown. And we done hit 500, boy. Hey, man, I cannot thank y'all enough. Everybody that comes back, tunes into the content, bro. And, you know, we just only gonna keep growing from here, man. And I just want to say, man, we gonna keep growing, spitting that real shit too, man. I ain't never gonna give y'all no fake news, no fake stories, none of the bullshit, bro, that, you know, some other people may be on. But at the end of the day, man, we gonna keep it real around here. And we just gonna keep it positive and we gonna chill, man. So once again, I can't thank y'all enough. And what better way to celebrate 500 than to talk about the O-line. So that's what we gonna do today, man. So without further ado, let's get into it. I've seen a lot of, you know, talk on Twitter, on social media about the Raiders O-line, how it's gonna look. Some people not fucking with it, some people are cool with it. Me personally, I'm on the cool side. You know what I mean? When you really look at the Raiders O-line, when you look at everything in its totality, you gotta think about it like this, right? Already the second year of cohesiveness with all the players that's already on the front five or should projected to be starting, right? When you look at Colton Miller, you got Dylan Parham, Andre James. At the right guard position is the only one that's not really going to be, you know, a starter that was a starter last year, which I believe is going to be Netane Moody. And then you got Jermaine Illuminor at the right tackle position, right? But even with Moody, right? Moody was with the team during the season last year. He didn't get a lot of playing time. I don't think he got any playing time, actually. But when you think about it, right, he was with the team. They signed him, or either they signed him or traded for him. It's one of the two. I think they got him off of the waivers, if I'm not, you know, mistaken. But at the end of the day, he was with the team, so he's kind of been already in the system, learning the system in the background. So if he's learning the system in the background, he's here already in mini camps getting it in. He's probably already familiar and he's watched his film during the offseason. He's done all his shit. So at the end of the day, right, he's got his cohesiveness. He's probably been with the O-line working, and they all been probably working out together. So, like I said, that's what I think the starting line is going to be. Now, thinking about that, right, they weren't terrible last year, and they weren't the best last year. Still, they blocked for the NFL's leading rusher. That counts for some, right? You have to give some points to the board. If you have the leading rusher, the O-line is responsible for that. So at the end of the day, you know, that you have to put points on the board. Now, when it comes to the pass blocking, we've all saw some clips and we've all saw plays where we were like, what the fuck is happening, right? So I think maybe with another year under their belts and they're more comfortable with the player next to them, that, you know, probably some of that shit is going out the window. Now, at the same time, how many of those sacks that we saw last year can attribute to quarterback play as well? Because you got to think about that too. You know what I mean? The quarterback is sometimes responsible for getting himself hit. You got to think about that. So, you know, there are many factors that go into that. Were they the best last year? No. But do I expect them to be better than they were last year? I think they're going to be better than they were last year, for sure. I think they'll make a nice, sizable push and become one of the better O-lines in the NFL. I'm not going to say they're going to be the best, right? But I don't think it's going to look like how it did last year, where there were just some times that we couldn't move the ball because the O-line wasn't really clicking how it was supposed to click, right? So coming into this year, I think that the O-line is going to be probably one of the sneaky strengths of the Raiders team, man. And that's what I think is going to go down. I also expect some of the undrafted guys to come in and probably make the roster. If not make the roster, make the practice squad. You got McClendon Curtis, right? And then you got Dalton Wagner. These two dudes, right, undrafted guys, but at the same time, they have a chance to make a push to make the roster. And if not make the roster, I think they probably get into the practice squad just because of their athletic prowess and you know, all the other shit that goes along with that. The only one I'm really iffy on, okay, and this man has stuck around like a plague, bro. It's like fucking Brandon Parker has stuck around this team, and it's kind of like how I look at him is like how in basketball, if you have somebody that's fucking 7 feet, even though that motherfucker's clumsy, he's 7 feet, right? Like, it's like you gotta take a chance, bro. Like, you gotta see what you can do. Same shit with this man. I believe that it's like You know, he's big. He has the traits that you're looking for your perfect O lineman. Man, what if we could just mold him, work with him? I think that's what every coaching staff has thought when they came in and worked with the Raiders O-line, right? But hey, he's a veteran now, so at the end of the day, you kind of he has that veteran leadership presence, and maybe he can help the younger guys, right? And if they have questions and shit like that during training camp. So that's something that we can work on. The wild card, Mr. Thayer Munford, right? That is the wild card that we are looking at. At the end of the day, what is he going to be doing? I envision him now in that swing tackle role. I don't think he's going to be starting over Jermaine Illuminor. I really don't. I think Jermaine is the starter at right tackle unless something dramatically changes in training camp, but I think that's what's going to go down, right? So at the end of the day, is Thayer going to be the swing tackle coming back? You know what I mean? So what's going to happen with that? That's going to be a nice little battle between him. Remember, the Raiders still got Justin Herron that they signed last year, right? But he got that ACL injury, so he was hurt. And, you know, we're going to see what Brandon Parker does at the same time. So I think the Raiders O-line is going to take a nice little leap going into this year, man. I think they're going to be real solid and a real strong group, man. So I know, not a sexy position to talk about, but at the end of the day, man, it's either you love them or you hate them. So, but you need offensive linemen, and you need them to play well if we're going to try to make any type of playoff push. That's just what's going to have to happen. Again, I want to thank y'all for helping me get to my 500 subscriber goal, man. I couldn't have done it without y'all. So I'm gonna show the love, man, and I want to do something special for y'all. So I done partnered with a clothing brand, THG Thug Without You, man, and we want to give away a number of shirts that you see here on screen, man. All you got to do is be the first 5 comments in this video, and then we're gonna pick from one of y'all, man. And then all you got to do is hit me up on my Instagram at @TheRaiderRundown2, man. Put your Instagram if you comment, man, so I can go ahead and see what's going down. But any of these shirts you see right here on the video, man, or on the photo, you are getting pro bono. So remember, you got to be the first 5 comments. We're going to pick from one of y'all, man, and then hit me up on my Instagram at @TheRaiderRundown2, man, with a screenshot of your comment, or put your Instagram name in the comment. So, hey, man, once again, I appreciate y'all for helping me do that, man, and can't wait to ship this to y'all. Be blessed. So there you go, man. Once again, be the first 5 comments on this video, man, so I can fuck around and ship one of these shirts to you, dog. Whatever shirt you're feeling, let me know your size so I can go ahead and get it done pro bono, right? That's all free on me. I got y'all, man, just for the love, man. I appreciate y'all once again for helping me get to this 500 goal. And let's fuck around and get to 1,000, man, and start stunting on motherfuckers, right? So at the end of the day, make sure you keep hitting that like and subscribe button, man. And remember, I always keep it authentic from the clouds to the ground on the Raider Rundown.
Look, hold it down for my G's, still I'm seeing greed. A lot of niggas in these streets who don't get no reprieve. So what you want is you gon' bleed to keep your niggas freed? Oh, it's facade until you ball and you stacking cheese. Okay, I see this shit is